Guys, we have an urgent breaking news coming out. The US Commander-in-Chief issues new warning as Memphis federalization plans announced is over. Something big is coming. Look at this here, guys. I want to pull up this information here. Look at this here. Breaking news. The US Commander endorses officially labeling Antifa as a domestic tea organization. I would do that 100%. And others also, by the way. But Antifa is terrible. I'm skipping the name here. Follow me with the code words. So we have some pretty radical groups, and they got away with lawlessness. And also, I've been speaking to the Attorney General about bringing RICO against some of the people that you've been reading about that have been putting up millions and millions of dollars for agitation. Now, these aren't protests. These are lawlessness. Wow. Once again, this is a big breaking news here, guys. Once again, the Donald is going to label Antifa, you know who, as a domestic tea organization. What are your thoughts? Leave comments down below. So he's going to skip Chicago. He's heading towards Memphis and sending a message to Antifa. All right, guys, before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer request, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. And for those of you that want to contribute to the channel, we do have the Cash App link and the PayPal link in the comments box and also description box. Thank you again for your support. Guys, share the video. Like the video. Again, we are one of the channels that got hit along with others. Alright, so a lot of people have been reporting views going down, and it's because of, well, the platform is broken. Those over 100,000 subs are not impacted, but those below 100,000 subs, we are being impacted. So please pray for us. This is not only happening to me, a lot of people talking about it, and a lot of people not pleased with the platform for doing that. It says here, the U.S. commander told reporters during a press availability Monday that he would be in favor of labeling Antifa as a, you know what, organization. Antifa, which is short for is a left, you know what, movement in the sleeping giant. I don't know what kind of movement is that, but man, it just, it's a whole different ball game. Those group is a whole different ball game. Antifa is terrible, the U.S. commander said, adding, we have some pretty crazy groups and they got away with lawlessness. These aren't protests, these are lawlessness, what they're doing, he said in response to a question from a reporter. The comments came after the U.S. commander signed an order to send the National Guard into Memphis to combat the lawlessness. This latest deployment of federal forces will be a replica of our extraordinarily successful efforts in Washington, the U.S. commander explained. Officials from the FBDE, you know what, and ICE, along with the U.S. Marshals Service, will all be headed towards Memphis as part of the enforcement. Look out. Memphis is the next one in the line. Give me a second here. I'm looking for some more information towards this story here, guys. And again, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it for tuning in. So once again, I would 100% designate Antifa a left T organization is something I would do 100%, and others also. So when he say others, I believe he might be referring to possibly the BL, you know who, M. There's a possibility. All right, so a lot of these group belongs to the blue. And it seems like Georgie signs the check and gives it to these individuals. You guys know who I'm talking about. George, his last name starts with an S. All right, so it says here, I've been speaking to the AG about bringing RICO against some of the people you have been reading about that have been putting up millions and millions of dollars for agitation. That's crazy. Someone said, do it now. So a lot of people want Donald to do it, to label them the T organization. Once again, the U.S. commander said, I'm signing a memorandum to establish the Memphis Safe Task Force. Now today, at the request of Governor Lee of Tennessee, who's standing with us, as you know, I'm signing a presidential memorandum to establish the Memphis Safe Task Force. It's very important because of the lawlessness that's going on, not only in Memphis, in many cities. And we are going to take care of all of them, step by step, just like we did in D.C. We have virtually no lawlessness in D.C. right now, and we are going to keep it that way. It's our nation's capital. We're going to keep it that way, and we're going to federalize it if we have to, but we don't have to anymore because it's in such great shape. Once again, that's coming out from the U.S. Commander-in-Chief. So again, this is the big news that's coming out. Everybody's talking about it. The U.S. commander says he wants to declare Antifa as a domestic T organization and says it will happen if Attorney General Pam can make it official. And again, that's good news. There's absolute good news. Absolutely good news there. Okay, give me a second here, guys. We do have some more breaking news. And it seems like it's about Syria. They dropped the hammer on Syria? Give me a second here. Reports of airstrike near Damascus as Holy Land hits the Strip and Lebanon. Boom sound are being reported in the Syrian capital within the last hour. The Holy Land has already struck targets in both the Strip and Lebanon tonight, raising the risk of a wider regional escalation. The timing suggests coordinated strike across multiple fronts, tightening pressure on Syria, Damascus, again a capital of Syria, while reinforcing deterrence elsewhere. It's not looking good, guys. I mean, I just posted a video not too long ago. You have Iran and others, Egypt, and I think Qatar, if I'm not mistaken. There's a possibility they might form this new alliance. This new alliance that could be Gog and Magog. That's going to be my next video. I mean, thinking about doing a live stream of that. So it's very important to keep stay focused on this one here. We're seeing Bible prophecy, the buildup of Gog and Magog, the Mideast coming together, forming an alliance like NATO. We have more breaking news when it comes to nation against nation. UK sends jets to Poland after the Bear drone drama. Now the UK is sending fighter jets to Poland after the bear flew drones into Polish airspace, which NATO called reckless and dangerous. The British Eurofighter Typhoons will team up with planes from Denmark, France, and Germany to guard the skies. This mission is called Operation Eastern Sentry, and it's all about protecting NATO's eastern border. For Poland, it means extra backup at a time when tensions with the bear keep climbing. Wow. It goes to tell you that when spoken of peace and safety, that sudden destruction shall follow. And then you have this one too. We talked about this. You have France. All right, nuclear capable French jets land in Poland. So you got a whole bunch of bombers out there from different nations. France just sent its Rafale fighter jets to a Polish air base as part of NATO's mission to watch the Eastern Front. These jets being to the Lafayette Squadron, one of the few French units trained to carry nuclear. While they almost certainly did not bring actual nukes, the message to the bear is clear. France is showing off its most powerful toys. The Rafale can fly fast, strike hard, and it's France's plan act as a warning shot before bigger nuclear weapons ever come out. Parking them in Poland isn't just defense. It is a signal that NATO is serious about standing up to Moscow. And that would be a big one there, guys. That would be the big one there. And not only that, we're going to take it to this other nation here, Venezuela. I will talk about this over my live stream. We do have some more updates. U.S. forces position in the Caribbean near Venezuela include a strike capacity of 140 Tomahawk missiles, F-35s, Ospreys, Harriers, and 1,687 Marines on standby. So you have 140 Tomahawk missiles? Sorry guys, I'm looking for some more information here. Okay, reports of possible airstrike against the Syrian capital of Damascus within the last hour, with Holy Land having already carried out strike tonight against the Strip in Lebanon. Now it says here, these strike follow a short speech earlier today by Syrian president at an emergency meeting of multiple nations in Doha, in which he denounced the recent ballistic strike by Holy Land against Qatar. Wow. Okay, so that's huge. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna end it here. This is all the news when it comes to nation against nation and kingdom against kingdom. But not only that, within our country, we are seeing the enemy too. I mean, Donald said that he's going to label those Antifa as T organization. All right, so we're going to see how all that plays out. Memphis is going to be a big one. So I guess Donald decided to skip Chicago because the real big ones is out there in Memphis. And yeah, we're gonna see what's gonna happen in these next few days. So this is a big breaking news here, guys. Do me a favor, hit that like, hit that notification bell, hit that subscribe. Thank you again for your support. Till next time later. Peace.